Eala, what's next after heartbreaking U.S. Open exit? Fire future plans revealed. Eala's historic 2025 season is far from over. There is more tennis to be played for the 20-year-old even after her U.S. Open campaign ended following a 6-4, 6-3 loss to Spain's Cristina Buxer in the second round on Wednesday, August 27th, Thursday, August 28th, Manila time. Eala is slated to see action next in the Guadalajara 125 Open, not to be confused with the Guadalajara Open Akron, in Mexico on Tuesday, September 2nd, Wednesday, September 3rd, 3:20 a.m., Manila time, where she will first face world number 187 Ann Hartono of the Netherlands as the second seed. Another hardcore tournament, the Guadalajara 125 is Eala's first chance to keep the fire burning from a historic U.S. Open bid before she heads to the São Paulo Open in Brazil on September 9th as the third seed. It will be São Paulo's first WTA tournament in 25 years and will feature a 32-player singles main draw, with world number 22 Beatriz Haddad-Maia of Brazil and number 47 Hailey Baptiste of the United States among the listed players. Eala put herself on the map when she took down Grand Slam champions Iga Swiatek, Madison Keys, and Jelena Ostapenko en route to the semifinals of the Miami Open in March, becoming the first Filipino to advance to the last four of a WTA 1000 event, a competition just a notch below the majors. That magical run allowed Eala to crack the top 100 in the world rankings, a feat that earned a direct entry to Grand Slam events. Eala then became the first Filipino in the Open era to see action in the main draw of the French Open in May and the Wimbledon Championships in July, although she failed to make it past the opening round in both tournaments. In between those landmark appearances, Eala earned the distinction as the first Filipino to play in a WTA final, falling just short of a breakthrough title as she lost to Australia's Maya Joint in the Eastbourne Open. Getting her third crack at an elusive Grand Slam win in the U.S. Open, Eala finally pulled it off, stunning 14th-seed Clara Thorsen of Denmark in the first round by way of a dramatic 6-3, 2-6, 7-6, 11 victory. By beating Thorsen, Eala became the first Filipino to win a Grand Slam main draw match in the Open era, a period starting in 1968 when professional players were allowed to compete with amateurs in majors. Although Eala bid the U.S. Open goodbye, she has gained valuable lessons going into her next tournaments. The U.S. Open is often a tournament of dreams, a stage where legends are born, underdogs rise, and young stars take bold steps into the spotlight. For Eala, the 20-year-old tennis prodigy from the Philippines, it was supposed to be her breakthrough moment. Instead, it ended in heartbreak. After a promising start, Eala's campaign was cut short in the third round, leaving fans in Manila, New York, and beyond stunned. The rise of a nation's hope. Eala has carried the weight of a nation's dreams since she was a teenager. Coming from a country where tennis is far from the most popular sport, she has blazed a trail for Filipino athletes on the global stage. Her journey began at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, where she honed her craft under the guidance of some of the best coaches in the world. By 15, she was already winning junior Grand Slam doubles titles. By 18, she claimed the U.S. Open girls singles crown, becoming the first Filipino to achieve such a feat. So when she entered this year's U.S. Open main draw, expectations were high. Fans hoped for a Cinderella run, a glimpse of what the future could hold. And for a while, it looked possible. Until it wasn't. The pain of a heartbreaking exit. Her third-round match was a battle of nerves, stamina, and grit. Eala fought hard but struggled to find her rhythm against a more experienced opponent. A few crucial points slipped away. Missed break opportunities, untimely double faults, and a backhand that betrayed her in decisive moments. When the final ball sailed long, Eala stood frozen for a moment, staring at the court as the crowd applauded. The pain on her face was clay. She wasn't just playing for herself, she was playing for every Filipino who stayed up past midnight to cheer her on. Tears followed in the locker room. But even in disappointment, Eala held her head high. "This is not the end," she told reporters later. "This is only part of my journey." Lessons in defeat. Great athletes know that losses are not failures, they are teachers. For Eala, this U.S. Open exit highlighted key areas of growth. Physical conditioning. While her footwork and agility are strong, endurance over three-set thrillers remains a challenge. Mental toughness. Closing out big points against seasoned players is something she will need to master. Consistency on serve. At the elite level, A reliable serve can be the difference between victory and defeat. But here's the thing, Eala is only 20. She has time. Time to refine, to evolve, to become the player everyone knows she can be. The road ahead, future plans revealed. So, what's next for Eala after this heartbreak? Her team has already outlined a path forward. Focus on the WTA Tour. Instead of leaning on wildcards, Eala plans to grind through the tour, entering more mid-level WTA 250 and 500 events. The goal, build ranking points and gain steady experience against top-tier opponents. Improving physicality. Her camp has hinted at an intensified fitness regimen, strength training, cardio conditioning, and recovery science to help her sustain long matches and prevent injuries. Expanding coaching team. While the Rafa Nadal Academy remains her base, rumors suggest she may bring in a specialist coach, possibly a former WTA pro, to fine-tune her tactical game. Targeting the 2026 Australian Open. With the US Open behind her, the next Grand Slam she's eyeing is Melbourne. The goal, enter seeded, backed by months of consistent results. National representation. Beyond the WTA grind, Eala has her eyes set on representing the Philippines in the 2025 SEA Games and possibly the Paris Olympics in 2028. Her pride in carrying the flag remains central to her journey. The mental reset. One of the hardest things for young athletes is managing the weight of expectations. After the US Open, Eala admitted that pressure sometimes gets the best of her. But she has a remarkable way of bouncing back. Journaling, meditation, and conversations with mentors have helped her regain focus. She often speaks of Nadal's influence, not just as a player but as a person. He taught me to fight for every point, no matter what, she once said. That mentality will serve her well in the months to come. A nation's unwavering support. If there's one thing Eala will never lack, it's support. In the Philippines, her matches are broadcast in cafes, malls, and living rooms. Fans wear her shirts, children mimic her forehand on makeshift courts, and social media explodes with pride every time she steps on the global stage. Her heartbreaking US Open loss was met not with criticism but with encouragement. Messages poured in. We're proud of you, Alex. Keep fighting, our champion. This is just the start. For a country still waiting for its first Grand Slam singles champion, Eala is not just an athlete. She is hope personified. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.